So ever since I laid my eyes on the finest specimen known as Chang Li on this game, I've wondered and thought, when will the Wuthering gods finally let me take her on a date? Ladies and gentlemen, that day is today. Welcome back to more Wuthering Waves. Y'all remember what I said in the last video? All I do know is that y'all gonna drop a like on this video. You know what I'm saying, chat? Daily videos. I'm sticking to the program. Daily videos. I'm sticking to the program. Yeah, what can I say, chat? My apologies. Y'all might think I'm lying when I say life be life in chat, but quite literally, life be life, bro. Your boy have been really busy, man. Wait until I make this announcement. Y'all ain't gonna be prepared for when I make that announcement, though. Anyway, guys, 1 like on this video is a +1 to my Riz meter on my date with Chang Li, baby. Let's get it. I forgot to mention this video was live streamed, and this is a continuation to Act 7 that we started in the last video. Is that sound? Oh yeah, it is sound one.
Greetings, Rover. What can I help you with today?
I'm here for Jinshi. I have questions about the Sentinel.
I regret to inform you that Madam Magistrate is not in the City Hall. She has left for Mount Firmament.
Yeah, when is she ever here, bro? She claims that she does all these things for the people, but she's never in the city, bro.
In fact, we have not heard back from her for days.
So you don't know what she's up to?
Unfortunately, no. Please keep this confidential. The situation in Jinzhou is still unstable after our battle with the Threnodian. We must limit discussion of the Magistrate's whereabouts to a select few.
What's going on?
When we captured Scar, he claimed that the Praxidus had imprisoned our Sentinel. It was around the same time that Madam Magistrate lost track of Sentinel Jue. If our Sentinel is truly in danger, or if someone with malicious intent obtains this information, the potential consequences could be as catastrophic as the previous Threnodian invasion.
So aren't Sentinels like deities and stuff like that? So how can somebody like capture a deity? Whatever.
In order to investigate the Sentinel's whereabouts, Madam Magistrate has left for Mount Firmament, its last recorded location. Yeah,
that doesn't really make so much sense actually now that I think about it, because then Jue is supposed to be able to see the events that are going to happen in the future. So how do you capture somebody that knows what's going to happen? Like, how does that work? But anyway, did Jinshi bring anyone with her? Bodyguards? Can you get in touch with them?
Madam Magistrate traveled to Mount Firmament alone. The looming threat of the Threnodian discouraged any additional diversion of human resources. Furthermore, when it comes to the Sentinel, force is not a viable solution.
Okay, so I need to go to Mount Firmament to meet with the Sentinel.
Madam Magistrate trusts you. It is beyond my authorization to meddle in your decisions. However, the landscape around Mount Firmament is complex. One must be accompanied by a special wayfinder to navigate safely. That's all I know.
Where can I find his wayfinder?
Currently, she's likely at the ferry terminal in Whining Ix's Mire. I'll reach out to her.
Oh, it's a she.
To learn more about Mount Firmament, you can meet her at the ferry. I lack the same level of understanding of the situation there as she does.
Okay.
I trust Madam Magistrate's decisions. I will do my utmost to handle the public matters on her behalf while she is away. This worry about her safety won't leave me. In her last video message, I could tell she seemed weaker than usual, despite her efforts to maintain composure. Madam Magistrate's situation might not be optimistic. Rover, Mount Firmament is a dangerous place. Please take care. I have sent the coordinates to your terminal. Thank you for your kind help. I pray you will both return safely.
Thank you. What the hell type of... Like, what is that, bro? Abby, are you there?
I'm listening. Hey, did you notice how the mountain has a strangely pleasant smell? It doesn't look edible, though.
A strangely pleasant smell. Are you hungry again?
Not that I'm hungry or anything. I just tend to doze off easily. Feels like my body can only process what I consume while sleeping. And don't worry, if there's any danger coming your way, I'll wake up like clockwork, just like last time. Well, unless there's nothing that can even remotely challenge you. In that case, I probably won't wake up.
Okay. Bro, all indications leads to this
Let's head
being
to
a
the ferry.
failsafe. I'm telling you. So we gotta head to the ferry.
Mount Firmament. Our Wayfinder should have plenty information to share.
Yeah, this is, to me, chat, this is following like typical anime plot, right? Again, that woman, the god that put Rover in this world or whatever, like she embedded, this is my hypothetical here, right? She embedded this thing as a failsafe, kind of like, you know, like again in webtoons, manhwa, anime plot lines, where when the god does something for, hey, do you want to get isekai'd or whatever, right? And they put a failsafe, like a system or something in them. That's what that is. That's what Abby is, chat. Trust. Big brain. And indeed, this Mount Firmament thing is definitely the place that we were looking at before. So this is where unlocking all these beacons comes into play, chat. Worth. Volt says, imagine a person sees Rover talking to his wrist. He's gonna be like, is this guy high? Well, I don't know, right? Because I mean, we're in a world where like those old guys were like, whoa, oh, a talking echo. But it's like, bro, you're in a world where monsters are a thing. So like, I don't think people should be put off by somebody talking through their hand, even though that does sound very odd. You know what I mean? All right, here we go. It is raining, but I don't know. It looks super nice over here on this beach. Who is it? Who is this?
Are you trapped here by the rain?
I might be trapped by something else. Rover, you should be looking down here, trust. No, I'm waiting for someone. Yo, fun story, by the way. You know, there was a time, I told this story years ago. I don't know if some of you remember this. There was a time I felt so bad after the fact because, you know, sometimes you think you're doing something nice, but it's not so nice. But it was pouring and I didn't have an umbrella. And a girl, very pretty, mind you, she wanted to cover both of us with the umbrella, but I was like, no, I'm good. Meanwhile, I'm getting drenched in rain. But then it put her in an awkward situation because she's doing something she didn't have to do, right? And there's this guy saying like, oh, no, I'm good. No, for real, like seriously, I'm good. You know what I mean? So just wanted to mention that because whenever I see scenarios like this, it reminds me of that. And I get like secondhand embarrassment because I'm just like, man, bro, I should have never done that. Like, she probably was so embarrassed to come up to somebody to offer them something. And they're like, no. Like, come on now. All right, but no, I'm waiting for someone.
I happen to be waiting for someone.
Damn!
Too.
Chat, I think isn't this Chang Li? The girl that I like? Bro, she's so pretty, bro. Oh my God, chat. I need this character, bro. Oh my God, chat, bro. Like, she is perfect, bro. She is perfect, bro. Like, I love Cardathea and everything, but bro, this girl is beautiful. Amio says, stand up. Nah, I'm all right. Are you the Wayfinder?
I am Chun-Li, your Wayfinder.
Oh, my Wayfinder? Okay, golly. Gosh. Right, chat?
Don't worry. The rain won't last much longer. Our destination lies just beyond it.
Dude, she's so bad, bro.
Rover, what do you know about Mount Firmament?
You know what I want to know? Do they have a Chang Li statue, chat? I will buy the statue and put it on display in the background, bro. This is love at first sight, bro. I don't know much about it.
There is a certain folk tale. Have you heard of it?
There's so much motion, chat. There's so much motion when she walks.
Mountains, a woodcutter came upon two people playing Weiqi and became enthralled with their game.
Chat, that shockwave is felt across the world, brother.
Upon his return home, he found a world transformed. Everything was different, as if in a new reality. That mountain was a secret realm where time worked differently. The woodcutter only spent half a day inside, but outside, a century had passed.
Bro, her design is so nice, chat. Like, I really like this character. Like, you don't know, bro. Her design is like so freaking nice. Like her outfit, her attire, her aesthetic, the way her hair goes from like red to like white or whatever it is, bro. She's just wow, bro. Volt says Uncle's cheating on his wife. Dude, what makes you think that she wasn't my wife to begin with?
Mount Firmament is such a place.
Wise one says focus lore.
But unlike this folktale, there is a price to pay for entering and exiting its grounds. If I spend a full day in the mountains, 10 days will be taken off my lifespan upon my leaving, reflecting the actual time that is passed outside.
Okay. So why do you mention that? For a second, I thought she was spitting. For a second, I was like, oh, it's going to be one of those places where you go in and they spend hella time outside or something.
Not to mention, the situation on Mount Firmament right now is probably even more complex than before.
What happened?
The strange time patterns of Mount Firmament are tied to the Sentinel's temporal mandate. Time ebbs and flows at its will. If the Fraxidus really has imprisoned our Sentinel, causing it to lose control of its powers, that could explain the temporal disruptions. Which means Mount Firmament is basically a dead end, with no way out.
Do you guys realize that she has like a little band on her left eye, bro? Yo. Pay attention, chat. You gotta pay attention, all right? Pay attention. All right. Anyway, you are heading straight into the dead end.
Lifespan is not the top of my concerns. If you've decided to venture there, I'll join you as your wayfinder. Jinshi has stayed on Mount Firmament for too long.
Someone says she might be in danger.
She doesn't miss a thing, does she? Before Jinshi left for Mount Firmament, scales began appearing on her body, and her resonance ability was weakening.
Oh. Yo, this story is so cool to me, bro. I love when they do that. Now that I think about it, the last time we saw Jinshi, she did have like some scale-like texture on her cheek. And then when Rover first met her, she was trying to like hide her hand, and then because we asked her like, oh, did you hurt your hand or wrist or something? So anyway,
those signs pointed to a dire situation for the Sentinel as well. That's why I must lead you there. You might have the key to solving our dilemma.
God damn, why is she smiling at me, chat? What do you mean?
You're here because I invited you.
Sanhua was instructed to disclose my whereabouts if you ever went to City Hall and asked about Jin Shi.
So why would you tell me?
From what I understand, there is a strong link between you and the Sentinel. More importantly, you've been the primary target of the Fraxidus.
Bro, they knew what they were doing with her design, bro. Like her, what do they call that little, like, you know the tattoo that everybody has? Right? Rover has it on his like whatever. She has it like on her under boob, chat. Oh my God, bro. Like they really went all out with her, bro.
That overseer tried everything to sway you.
You guys just saying the tacit mark? Yeah, okay.
Before our battle with the reviving Threnodian.
She might be the best character design just yet. Like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, Florudis, right? Cardathia's big mommy form. Like, that's a different level. That's like MILF territory. You know what I'm saying, chat? But this is just like prime time. Alright? This is ribeye, chat. Alright? This is good meat. Not like that though, but let's just keep going.
It's a clear sign that your involvement could disrupt their plans, especially at Mount Firmament.
So why do they care so much about me?
Records at the Grand Library tell a tale of someone who dared to enter Mount Firmament after the Sentinel's descent, and they emerged unscathed, as if time had no hold on them. They were also said to have stood alongside the Sentinel. And here before me stands someone who bears an uncanny resemblance to that very individual.
Dude, the way she's walking around us, the way she's looking at Rover, it's like she wants Rover. So you think that person is me?
Is it you? If not you, who else could it be?
Oh, okay.
It took me some effort to finally reach this conclusion. Rover, the journey ahead is filled with danger at every turn. Once we venture into the mountains, there's no turning back. Are you sure you still want to join me?
I'll go wherever with you. Yeah, the strange pattern doesn't hurt me.
As your wayfinder, I'll lead you to your destination. What you do after that is entirely up to you.
Damn it. I wanted to see the options. Because there was an option that had something to do with her. I think that would have been a better option to choose, but whatever, it's fine.
The rain is subsiding, and the sky will soon clear. It's time for us to head out.
Yeah, that was a W sequence. I love that sequence. I was the best cutscene so far. Might I say best cutscene in the game so far? In general? Oh my God. Oh my, she's so majestic, bro. And she can sing? Oh my God, bro. I hope you guys realize what's at play here, right? We're on a boat with her. It's a ship that's sailing to the destination. This confirms that she is indeed one of my wives, chat. Oh my god, W cameraman. Yeah, the wuwa cameraman is like the best cameraman in
We're
all.
at the base of Mount Firmament, but we won't enter the temporal barrier until we cross the luminous shore.
Yo, this area
Shall
is
we proceed?
beautiful.
The storm is coming. Some people must be itching to pounce.
Oh, yo, this area is fire, bro. Look at this. I like the skybox too, the texture on the clouds and stuff. The way the water, like, oh, bro, this is great. Oh my god, the lighting here is phenomenal, bro. This is nice. Yeah, this is real nice, chat. I like this. Oh, let me grab these. What's this? Pavo plum. Okay. So we have to arrive, and here we go.
The bridge has broken.
Interesting. You see that water, baby girl? You saw how the water was dripping, baby? I'm not gonna finish it. All right, I'll stop, chat. I'll stop. I apologize.
Judging by its design and intricate details, it must be a creation of the court of Savante. This is what they call a chronosorter.
Bro, every like cutscene, I'm sorry that I keep talking about it, but she's really so freaking like pretty, bro. I don't think I've seen a character yet that tops this design. This design is like top tier. So what is that?
It mimics the Sentinel's temporal mandate, able to reverse small-scale events and restore objects to their previous state. My master once told me about the Court of Savante and their fearless quest to unravel the mysteries of Mount Firmament, risking all in their pursuit of understanding its strange flow of time. Their dedication bore fruit in the form of fascinating inventions, such as this chronosorter. But it doesn't add up.
What's wrong?
Why hasn't this brilliant invention spread beyond Mount Firmament? This chronosorter was built beyond the temporal barrier, so its creator must have already paid the price for leaving.
What the hell is that? What is that back there?
But even if they died, there are countless other CSC members who could replicate it. How did such advanced technology become lost? Or do these chronosorters stop functioning once they are removed from Mount Firmament?
So what should we do now?
This chronosorter, weathered though it may appear, bears no signs of neglect. Someone has tended to it diligently. Let's give it a try.
Okay. So, Chronosorter 1. Use the Chronosorter to alter the flow of time in a small area, changing the state of certain items within that square. So, we can move the timeline to the right to fast forward. Okay. And then move the timeline to the left to rewind. So, after finishing your adjustments, the objects affected by the Chronosorter will maintain the state they were in after the most recent timeline adjustment. Okay. So we'll activate it. And then we'll just go. How the hell? We'll just go. Wait. Can we not stop it in between? No, I guess not. Oh, but wait, brother. Wait, I should still be able to go underneath, actually. How the hell do I get out of here? Escape? Yeah. I wanted to go down here.
I can fly too. Just like the treasure chest from the stories.
Oh my god, bro. Yo, gaming has come so far, dude. Like, sometimes when I look at these, let me get this real quick. When I look at these areas, dude, in these games, bro, like, gaming has really come so far, chat. Like, for real. Okay, so what is this over here? Wind chimer. So, wind chimers are scattered across Mount Firmament and can be collected using basic attack or range attack. Someone has a keen interest in them. Gather wind chimers to exchange for valuable resources with her. Okay. There you go. Just got our first one. Okay. So maybe that's probably the first time we've ever seen one of those. I was gonna say maybe we've had those in the world before, but okay, never mind. That's already activated. But yeah, maybe there's been some of those already and we never collected them. I don't know. Aiden says we all got types, my guy. No. There is one way to live life, and that way to live life, chat, is to
about losing
stand Cheng Li.
For those fanatics, nothing mattered more than the truth. To live every moment with overwhelming passion. How many can claim such a tenacious drive and unshakable determination?
Like, I mean, just listen to her talk, chat. I could listen to her talk all day, bro. She could sing. Can Carlota sing? Huh? All right, chat. I think not. Micron says, is Lupa worth pulling for? Surprisingly, bro, I asked the chat earlier, like, not if she's worth, but if she's nice. And people were kind of like torn in between. I think most people are just like salty that they probably lost her 50-50 for her. That's probably what it is, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Because the trailer for her was amazing, bro. It really was, so.
Rover, it's the Fraxidus.
What? Oh. Okay. What is that lighting meter? User pressure. Okay, never mind. That's for something else.
You won't escape.
Keep the same tune when you see Cantarella. Who the hell? Who's Cantarella? Are you guys trying to tell me that she's better than Cheng Li? Bro, I'm telling you, like, Cheng Li's design is that's gonna be a tough one to the top.
It's them again.
They've set traps all around the luminous shore. They must have anticipated your arrival.
Okay, chat, I'm gonna get sidetracked. I'm not gonna lie. I really am, because they have like puzzles. I want to explore that up there, because what is that? I don't know. We're gonna figure it out. I'm getting sidetracked right now. Okay, we did that. So let's go through these gates over here. Or not gates, but whatever. This entrance over here.
The entrance is sealed.
It's the photon barrier, another invention from the court of Savante. Specific steps must be followed to undo the barrier. Rover, I'll guide you.
Okay. So, photon vaults usually appear in sets and emit golden energy paths connected to the photon barrier. Both range attacks and melee attacks can deactivate photon bolts. Disabling all photon bolts in a set will deactivate the photon barrier. Okay. So
use long-range weapons on the photon vaults to cut off its energy.
okay. Kind of like this, baby. Like boom, boom.
Once we've reached the cave's end, we'll enter the domain of Mount Firmament. Proceed with caution.
I'm spitting, chat. I'm spitting. I would prefer if it was Cheng Li, though. Alright, I gotta stop being so down bad over this woman, bro. I really do. Bro. bro. They over accentuate the walks like crazy, dude.
So it can't hurt me.
So, is this the effect of the strange time pattern you mentioned? This area is pretty.
Time on Mount Firmament used to simply flow slower than in the outside world. Visitors were safe as long as they remained within the temporal barrier. But what we're seeing now is different. The flow of time has gone haywire. This is what we call temporal disruptions. What was once slow and steady has become chaotic and turbulent. Some areas are frozen in time, while others speed up or slow down unpredictably. No one knows how much they'll age after leaving Mount Firmament, but aging from youth to old age may be a blessing compared to the unknown fate that awaits. Leaving Mount Firmament could turn any mortal to dust in just a moment. Such is the power of time within its walls. These poor creatures, trapped in the temporal disruption, are the most pitiful of all. Their bodies and minds have been ravaged by the chaotic time, leaving them in unimaginable suffering. So, it looks like the Fraxidus did manage to capture our Sentinel, leading to the temporal disruptions we are facing now. I had wished that my theories would turn out wrong. As expected, my terminal isn't working. We can't reach Jinshi. The temporal disruption is preventing it from functioning.
So I'm kind of confused because apparently this disruption in time was caused by Jue being captured, but she said this area has always been disrupted as far as time. Or maybe I'm misunderstanding. I don't know. Jinshi.
We can't waste a moment. Jinshi's fate isn't the only one at stake. All the inhabitants of Mount Firmament are in danger. We need to hurry to Hongzhen, a town nestled at the heart of Mount Firmament. Jinshi would likely pass through there on her search for the Sentinel.
Alright, lit. Go further into the mountain. Okay, and we can explore. Yo, this area is actually goated. I really did not appreciate it in the cutscene like that, but bro, this is oh my god, just look majestic. Oh, goated, chat, goated. Yo, you know what I would like to be in at one point in my life? Oh, this water is healing us. What is that? Your HP will recover over time while bathing in this unique natural hot spring of Mount Firmament. Oh, that is dope, bro. So yeah, at one point in my life, I would love to be in an area where it's snowing or there's snow around it, but it has a natural hot spring. Bro, just thinking about that, bro, is like, you know how cool that would be? That must be so like surreal, dude. Oh my god, look how that looks.
Temporal disruptions have spared nothing on our way here. Chun-Li, does that mean you're in danger too?
So far, nothing feels out of the ordinary. It seems the Sentinel contained the situation before being fully trapped. But I don't know how long this stability will hold. If I go down, please, don't worry about me.
What?
You need only focus on what you have to do.
Oh my god. Bro, this area, I just want to explore everything, chat. Like I'm really getting sidetracked by a lot of this, but this is beautiful, bro. That is gorgeous over there. Like, my God. And I mean, I don't have this region unlocked either, so I really don't know how big and expansive this area or island could be. But okay, let's just focus on the story, and then we can, like, you know, explore and whatnot after the fact. But talking about which, this resonator thing. Never mind. My apologies. Intrusive thoughts. So yeah, this resonator beacon, whatever it's called, should give us visibility on this overall map. Oh, Chad, did you know that supposedly the cost of living in Japan is very low? And something, oh, this map is definitely not as big as I thought, but it looks really cool though. Something that I don't understand why, considering the culture of Japan and like how mangas are, excuse me, and anime. But whenever they talk about a birth crisis or or whatever, they always mention Japan, and I just can't understand why. If culturally, like, at least seemingly, you know, in games, anime, manga, they're so obsessed with, you know what, like, it's like, I don't know, you know?
What's the matter?
I dreamed of this place.
You dreamed of Hongzhen?
You tell Changli about the flashing images you saw in your dream.
It sounds like you did dream of this place.
So I dreamed of it being attacked. I don't know. I don't think we dreamed about this being attacked by TDs. I think we saw Jue protecting people here or something.
What you just described closely aligns with the accounts documented in our Grand Library. Over a century ago, a vast horde of tacit discords invaded Huanglong. Hongzhen suffered greatly during that onslaught. Thankfully, the Sentinel descended, manipulating time to erect a protective barrier, keeping those monsters at bay. Rover, perhaps that dream is more than just a dream. It could be a glimpse into your own past, and a guiding light for the future.
Well, that actually makes a lot of sense, right? If a lot of these visions that we get with Rover are him just recollecting his past experiences and stuff. Crazy. So if all these guys are here, that means Scar and the other guys must be here. So it's the Fraxidus.
Hongzhen is a pivotal location, linking various parts of Mount Firmament. With the Fraxidus now targeting us, they'll seize any opportunity to intercept our path.
They've laid a trap in Hongzhen.
But every trap has its weak points.
Did she just take our little... Okay. What's this?
Someone has used their resonance ability here, but it feels different from the Fraxidus aggression. It's Jinshi. And it seems like she used it in a dire situation. Could it be related to the people of Hongzhen? The traces lead deeper into the heart of Hongzhen. Let's keep moving. Don't let your guard down.
W cameraman again. Cameraman in this game is phenomenal. He's great at what he does. All right, so we gotta follow the resonance traces. Oh, we can actually inspect some of these things. Okay, I'm not gonna read all this yap. Cool. Aiden says apparently they have deserted areas in Japan. Don't quote me, I didn't research it. Japan apparently has free plane rides to less popular areas. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, it's pretty confusing to me because, like, I feel as though you can have an addiction to, you know what, right? And culturally, they say that's the case, but I don't know how that would make it so that you lose touch with, like, reality. Okay, I could find whatever video image online very attractive, very this, that, and the third, but it's not gonna be like, damn, I'm so obsessed with that now that nothing in real life is gonna be the same for me. I don't.
So good.
You get what I'm trying to get at, chat? So I don't know. I'm always confused when I hear stuff about Japan and the birth crisis over there and stuff. But I would love to visit there. It's just a flight, and then the language stuff. If it wasn't for that, I would even consider moving there because I just love the landscape and the scenery and the aesthetic of Japan. It's beautiful. It really is.
The traces end here. Someone fought here against those Fraxidus.
Must be Jinshi. Her trails led to this location. Using her resonance ability too much would only worsen her condition. But she must have had a reason. Was she helping the people of Hongzhen find refuge?
Changli, there are traces here.
They're pointing north. Let's proceed in that direction.
Huh? Oh, okay. Did this MF just like unfreeze and his first thing after unfreezing is attacking me? Like what? You would think they have like bigger priorities, right? But no. All right.
The traces disappear by the pond.
Let's go
The
over here.
vase on the stone table seems rather peculiar.
There's something behind the waterfall.
Let's go take a look.
Another photon barrier.
Okay.
3 photon vaults to break. Rover, use ranged attacks.
Did we get them all? I think we got them all.
You two, halt!
Hold on.
Lady Xingyi.
Relax, there are honored guests. No need to be tense.
Why do these guys greet like with the 2 fingers like that? Like, what?
In a single day, we've greeted both the Magistrate of Jinzhou and her trusted counselor in Hongzhen. I can only assume something significant happened. It's been a while, Changli.
I heard you stepped down from your position and moved to the countryside. And now here we are, meeting again after all this time, in such unfortunate circumstances.
For years, I lived secluded, no longer concerning myself with the matters beyond Hongzhen. But the current situation in Jinzhou is volatile. It has reunited us in an unpredictable moment. And you, young sir? What shall I call you?
You can call me the man.
My name is Xingyi. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Please follow me this way. It's not safe to talk here.
Okay, well, this is pretty interesting. So we got to learn about the life of Hongzhen residents. We got to follow her, excuse me, and we got to talk to the residents, which is optional. Interesting. Bro, they have hella beacons, bro. Why the hell do they have so many beacons on this island? Why do they have a crownless over here? This is actually a hologram for the crownless. That's weird. Oh, wait. Uncle Fu, what's up? You there, young man. I bet you have more important things to do. Don't let an old man like me hold you back. Go and accomplish your task with purpose. So what makes you think so? My eyes may be old and blurry, but my mind is sharp as ever. I've lived my whole life in Mount Firmament. The people are all the same no matter where you go. Our actions reveal our characters, or well, our true character. And now this crucial turning point of Mount Firmament, your arrival, yes, it's no mere coincidence. In these troubled times, you may hold the key to bring about much needed change. The goddamn mid? So that was the optional dialogue they wanted us to go through? Oh. Wait, what? Oh yeah, this area is hella big. Okay, wait a minute. No, we're not gonna go that way. Can we go in here? We cannot. How are you feeling, Val? Are you hurt? Do you need help? My wife. What about your wife? Don't worry, my dear, no need of trouble. We're in a hurry. Blah, blah. Blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. More blah, blah, blah. Okay, bro, I'm talking to these guys because I think they're gonna say something of substance, but it's literally no, like they're just yapping. Also, peep how the water, like the reflections. You see how beautiful that looks? All right, anyways. Let's talk to Grandma over here.
I believe you are here for Magistrate Jin Shi. The magistrate left Hongzhen about 15 minutes ago. She should be at the Truth Seeker's Pass now.
So the Truth Seeker's Pass?
That's what they call it in Hongzhen. You might know it better as the ruins of a Court of Savante facility.
So what is Jin Shi doing there?
Lady Xingyi, please elaborate.
So there's the scales.
Madam Magistrate, are you...
I'm fine. How's the situation? Have we evacuated all the civilians?
Yes. Remaining civilians have been counted and escorted to safety.
Good. These hidden chambers should provide some much-needed shelter for them to rest a little. Despite being the Sentinel's appointed resonator, I haven't been able to sense its presence for some time now. I can feel my resonance ability waning, and I get my power from the Sentinel. This can only mean one thing. The Sentinel's condition is getting worse. Lady Xingyi, I need to know where the Sentinel was last seen. I can only fix the temporal disruption within a confined radius. It's already pushing my limits to keep this small pocket of space secure. Mount Firmament is in serious trouble, and we can't waste any more time. We need our Sentinel to stabilize the time flow.
The Sentinel was last seen flying towards Mianlung Chamber, where it would normally rest. The Fraxidus likely swarmed it soon after. But little did they know, we had a defense system in place, built with the help of the Court of Savante. It was reactivated as soon as our Sentinel made it back inside. This mechanism has allowed us to locate their troops. And we've already eliminated some of them outside the Mianlung Chamber. To get inside Mianlung Chamber, we have to find the cipher key in Truth Seeker's Pass and unseal it with the Keyforge.
Understood. I will go bring back the cipher key.
You are injured. Please, rest and leave it to me.
The Fraxidus will most likely attack this place once I leave. You must stay here and guard it. I implore you, Xingyi. Help me keep our people safe.
Yes, I will, Madam Magistrate.
Before I headed to Mount Firmament, the Fraxidus revealed a prophecy from our Sentinel. A fateful clash between the Sentinel and myself that would shape the fate of our city. I never intended to believe their baseless claims, but I was not surprised to hear it. The Sentinel had told me long ago that there would come a day when I surpass it in power. A day when the humans of Jinzhou take control of their own destiny. Once we save the Sentinel from danger, I intend to have a serious conversation with it about this prophecy.
And then she left.
There's still one thing that doesn't add up. How did the Fraxidus kidnap our Sentinel?
Yeah, especially when he can see the future.
The Mianlong Chamber was once renovated by the court of Savante. Do you think their research could be involved somehow?
I'll look into what you said. But once we have the cipher key, the Mianlong Chamber will be left vulnerable to the Fraxidus' potential retaliation.
We must keep them at bay. Rover and I are headed to the Truth Seeker's Pass to meet up with Jingxi. We'll distract the Fraxidus' main forces, giving you an opportunity to stage your ambush.
And the locals will handle the rest. I will send some men to open up the side exit for you. Head south and keep walking a couple of minutes, and you will see the Truth Seeker's Pass downstream.
Thank you, Lady Xingyi. Please, leave it to us.
In this place she was born, and in this place she returns. Our magistrate's fate is bound to Mount Firmament.
Okay. So we gotta head to the Truth Seeker Pass. I guess let's go down over there, chat.
Did Xingyi and Jinxi know each other?
Jinxi was chosen as a baby for her resonance ability and raised in City Hall to become the Sentinel's appointed resonator.
Chat,
All
this
the
is
government workers there helped
beautiful.
care
Look at
for
this,
and teach
bro.
her at some point, including
Oh my
Lady
God.
Xingyi. She grew up with immense responsibilities, forced to suppress her true nature from a young age. Thinking back, Jinxi was only a teen.
What is this? What do you use? Oh, damn. Wait, baby girl, why do you stop to? Oh, man. Can't we stop to? Oh, there you go.
She has been burdened with unimaginable weight that most cannot fathom.
Okay. My bad, chat. I was just looking around to see if there's like anything else over here. There is a beacon we're gonna grab real quick up here. So let's do that. There you go. And now let's go over here. This looks pretty interesting.
I assume this is the Truth Seeker's Pass Xingyi mentioned.
Yes, this should be another chronosorter. It should work in similar ways with the one we saw near the luminous shore. The entrance is built on that cliff, and it's been blocked. We will need to break the 3 photon vaults with ranged attacks first.
So what is it?
Nothing. I was wondering, how did the court of Savante create such an advanced mechanism using the Sentinel's power? Mortals aren't supposed to be able to comprehend it. I've never heard of any human civilization having the ability to manipulate time. Unless the Sentinel willingly taught them. But why? We need to focus on items related to the court of Savante in Truth Seeker's Pass. Maybe we can find some clues there.
Dude, this soundtrack is fire for this area, by the way. True Seeker's Pass. Disable the... So why the hell do I got a quest location over there? What the hell? Alright, disable the photon barrier on the gate and enter the True Seeker's Pass. Dude, this soundtrack is sick, bro. All right. Wait, so why do they have? Yeah, we should leave it here because then all 3 areas are exposed. I just gotta break that. Problem is, how do I break that? Should I shoot it? Amio says you gotta put the rock all the way to the right if I remember correctly. That makes no sense though. Ah, it does make sense because then the piece of rock is up there.
Good. Did you see the tacitite firmament on that cliff? Perhaps we can create an opening in this disc with an explosion.
That was all my big brain, chat. That was all my big manly brain. Bro.
I can fly too.
I don't know how long that would have taken me if I was playing by myself. I'm not gonna lie. What the hell? I don't know. Give it back. Give it back. Give it back. Yo, that was a one-time use. I would have. Yeah, I would have sold. There you go. All right, game. I'm not that dumb. Like, I understand that I broke that off and I needed to like spin it again. Like, come on now. Like, how much more obvious are they gonna make it, chat? Hello? There you go. All right.
It worked. The opening fits right onto the middle photon vault.
Rover, now we can hit the 3 photon vaults simultaneously.
There you go, chat. Round of applause, chat. We got it done, bro.
Lifted. Let's go in.
It took a lot of brain power, but you know. Oh, should I? I don't even think I could activate that. It seems to be on the ground.
Just like the treasure chest from the stories.
Let's go this way.
Why are there tacit discords here? No. These monsters, they don't look like the usual tacit discords.
Yes, they do, Rover.
These also look like the works of the court of Savante. They create these simulated holograms to protect
wait.
this place?
Okay. So skill, ability.
Not worth mentioning.
That did not work. Oh wait, actually, yes, it did work. All right. I gotta start learning how to swap into Sanhua and just get out real quick. It's gonna take some practice, but we'll get it done, chat. We'll get it done. I just now realized too, we grinded for Sanhua's like ascension materials, but we ended up never using them. So we also gotta ascend her a couple of times and get her to whatever max level we can currently. Okay, there's one. So I'm not gonna transform because I believe this might be a 3-parter, and if it is, I'd rather save my transformation for when the 3rd set. Never mind, it was not a 3rd set. Okay.
That thing up ahead. Is it another mechanism?
It seems to have unlocked after we got rid of those holograms. Let's go and have a look.
Okay. So we gotta approach and activate the flare stone. Oh, wait a minute. Let's hit that, chat. Oh, you can use this thing to destroy the rocks too. Look at that. Oh my god, chat. Oh, the more you know, bro. Alright, cool.
The glowing patterns on that gate. It's a flare crest.
Did they build this too?
Yes. The flare crests have a complex structure, but they can be deciphered with patience. See how each star represents a flare stone? That mechanism we accidentally solved earlier should be one of them.
So that's why the corresponding star has dimmed then.
Yes. We still need the other 2 flare stones to open it. Wait. The blood and scales here. It's Jinshi.
So what happened?
She is likely teetering on the edge of overclocking now. We are running out of time.
So anyway, we gotta inspect the CSC tone now. Monitoring report on the abnormal spectrum performance. What the heck is this? All right, well, let me read this on my own because I am not reading all this yap out loud, bro. Like, what? What the hell are they talking about? This is kind of like that one place that we observed that was like an abandoned laboratory. Bro, look at all this yap. What the hell is all this yap, bro? Okay, so I'm pretty sure codename Z001 is Jue, but then who the hell is doing studies on Jue? If that's to be the case. And who's the peculiar visitor they keep talking about that was able to... Okay, I don't know. All right.
The Sentinel's situation is worse than we thought. It had already sustained severe injuries when it descended upon Mount Firmament. With one of the temporal programs lost, it no longer had the power to restore time. Instead, it could only stop and rewind it.
So the Sentinel protected Hongjin with its power. But it couldn't return things back to normal.
It would seem so. According to their theories, the Sentinel's injury would worsen over time. And if the Sentinel perishes, the temporal disruptions will spiral out of control, engulfing all of Jinzhou. So the Fraxidus just added a pinch of salt to the already gaping wounds on Mount Firmament.
Is there any way to cure him?
There's nothing we can do. At least that's what it says in these records. Only the Mianlong Chamber can provide temporary relief for the Sentinel, but it won't heal it completely. In the end, the Sentinel and a peculiar visitor who is immune to time disruptions would have to come up with a last resort.
The resonance?
The Sentinel couldn't be fixed, so they decided to replicate its power onto a resonator through induced resonance.
The peculiar individual had to have been Rover, now that I think about it, bro.
Their experiments resulted in the first Chronosorter.
So I think that's why,
Object.
Charlie, I'm talking. So I think that's why we have the visions of us meeting up with Jue, because I think we can fix him or her, and I prefer it to be a her. Because you know how these animal games are, right? Any dragon or whatever turns out to be an actual human or hybrid, and it's a woman most of the time. But anyway, so it worked?
No. A Chronosorter can only rewind time within a narrow range. It's no match for the Sentinel's immense power.
So if the object didn't work, then what if it was a person?
We are getting closer and closer to the truth. 2 more flare stones left. Everything aside, first we must find Jinshi.
Alright, well, let's find Jinshi then, right? Leave the upper tier of the True Seeker's Pass for the middle tier. That's what it's telling us.
Another Chronosorter. The second flare stone should be behind this gate.
Let me get this
Let's
real quick.
restore the collapsed gate with this Chronosorter.
Alright, Changli. You're stating the obvious. Okay. Okay. So, what the heck is that? What the hell is that? Is that a challenge? Echo challenge. Clang bang. Well, you talk to me about banging and I will bang. All right, so interact with the mechanic to start the Echo Challenge, Clang Bang, and transform into Clang Bang. Transform into Clang Bang and use the leap device to launch yourself at ice walls to break through it. Transform into Clang Bang, jump, and then launch a plunging attack to break through ice caps. Okay.
So it turned you into a Clang Bang. Please use the leap device to eject yourself and crash through that ice wall.
Okay. Okay, I messed that up. So, chat, thank you, chat. What would I be without you guys, man? I don't know.
Another
there you go.
Chronosorter. Let's give it a try.
What is this? Oh my God, look, it wasn't that the water went
The
down,
stone
Chad, a
slates formed
platform.
path. Now we can bring the tacitite fulminate across the water.
Yeah. Look, so we can use this in 2 locations, I think. Because right next to this ice thing over here, look, we can destroy this. You see? Oh, nice.
This hidden area may allow us to reach that photon vault.
Interesting. Is that a boss? Hello, sir. That is not a boss. So this is going to be easy pickings for a superior gamer like myself. Bro, nah, yo, I love this game. I really do. Ah. So what the hell is this? Another one? So I think unintentionally we were supposed to do this. It's ironic. Okay. Why is that? Okay, whatever. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I think we just looped around. Indeed. Man, what the fuck? Where is this? Oh, this is on the other side. Okay, this makes sense now. This is so that I can come through. Okay, yeah. So now we can grab that again if we would want to. So then that leads me to, this is gonna be a level 100 enemy, no? Okay. I don't want to fight you. Actually, I lied. This is easy pickings for a guy like me, Chad. Easy pickings for a guy like me.
Such is their blessing.
Okay. Oh my God, this thing is so easy to kill. Chad, this is about to be the easiest cook.
At last.
It's about to be the easiest cook of my life.
Be alert.
Nah, Sanhua, we're alright. Wait, actually.
I have failed you.
Nah, no. I refuse. Ow! My first death in this game will not be to a freaking piece of fucking ice. All right? It will not. Thank you. It will not be to a piece of ice, bro. That's actually crazy, bro. Come on, hit me. Hit me, MF. Oh! Chad, he's really trying it. He can't handle the pressure, chat. He can't handle the pressure, chat. Okay. Damn it! Alright, now I gotta go heal up at the beacon again. Good thing is that me touching the beacon doesn't re-sweat the progress that we have on this thing. So, low-key, I kind of cheated, but this will mark...
Lord, shall not be shattered.
What do you mean, bro? Did we kill him or did we not kill him? Oh, we won! Bro, how did he die? Wait, how did he... That's my first... Chad, that's my first 5-star echo. What are the odds, chat? Woo! What are the odds, bro? Dude, nice. Lex says they're 5-star automatically. Oh, come on, bro. You couldn't have lied to me and just be like, yo, man, oh my God, Vex, that's an insane drop, bro. I wish I was like you, twin. You couldn't have lied to me, huh? I just realized some of you guys are literally on my exact time zone and you guys are up right now, man. Your guys' sleep schedule is just as bad as mine. Oh my God. See how this all works? This is what we needed. So I literally just destroyed that and we got the butterfly. Right? And this is what we needed for that other area down here. Oh my God, dude. You really had to be dedicated to get this this area or this thing unlocked over here. That is insane. There you go. So, and here I was shooting at this thing. So I think now I might be able to shoot through the wall with it. Oh yeah, there you go. Oh, that's beautiful, chat. W exploration, W gains.
This should afford us more provisions.
W gains, chat. My goodness. Oh. Well, technically, maybe this area was already open too, by the way. I don't know.
Let's call it a night's great harvest.
Aiden says I'm a night owl. I work at this time, but it's my day off. Well, I'm the same way too. Like, I swear to you, I wake up at like in the morning times. That's why streaming in the mornings would be so hard for me. All right, because ideally I do want to stream in the mornings, because then it would give me time in the afternoon, nighttime to actually like live life. You know what I mean? Go to the gym, go do other stuff. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I wake up in the morning, chat, and I feel sleepy. But if I sleep through the day, wake up at night, I feel so energetic, productive. I feel ready to like take on the world. You know what I mean? It's weird. All right, chat, here we go. We finally got everything done, I think. So we'll just shoot these two things here.
There is still another photon vault to break.
Oh yeah, on the
Reach
other
it from
side.
Here. We may need to look around for a better vantage.
Chang Li, I got it, baby. Goddamn. I got it. Relax. Trust the process. All right, here we go. Let's activate this. Oh, so we still have one more to go after this.
One last flare stone to go. There's a carrier lift nearby. Perhaps the flare stone is on the floor beneath us. We should be able to find Jinshi soon.
So we can operate this, but I think this is just to
reach the carrier lift.
Yeah, this is just to bring it up after you use it.
Something about the carrier lift seems stuck.
Oh, great. To the lower tier. Oh no, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. Okay. So we'll destroy this, destroy that. And I'll be yoinking that, sir. Thank you. And great, more stuff to read here. These things, they're so long, these reports. Let's see. Oh, this is not that long. All right. Still not gonna read it though, but I am gonna read it. I'm just not gonna read it out loud. So what Chang Li said was right. Like once they remove these things, like those chrono sorter stones from here, like they don't work outside of this area. So that's why this segment right here, you see, the only issue is how the chrono sorters we've been making are too fragile for this task. I need more powerful resonator. The risk is too great. No one can withstand the resonance shock of Z01 without enduring catastrophic overclocking. So I think that's what's happening with Jinshi. I must speak to our visitor. I saw them telling Z01 something. I am convinced there is a connection between what they did and the recent success.
Is that so?
What does it say?
So this file confirms that the chronosorters are artificial resonance objects. They activate when hit with a strong impact to create the corresponding resonance effects. And this also answers my previous question. The chronosorters rewind time through resonating with the Sentinel.
That sounds really powerful.
No, it was nowhere near enough. The chronosorters shut down once they are removed from the Sentinel's range or the abnormal time flow on Mount Firmament. Plus, as artificial resonance objects, their capacity is limited. According to the Court of Savante researchers, there was a hypothesis that could potentially make them more powerful, the Second Resonance Awakening hypothesis, which states the collision between two resonating frequencies might cause a Second Resonance Awakening. Yes, that fight has to happen to trigger a Second Resonance Awakening for Jinshi, so she may exert even stronger resonance abilities, ones that allow her to restore the flow of time.
So did the Court of Savante's research succeed then?
Countless chronosorters were made to collide with the Sentinel's frequencies, but they were no match. One chronosorter briefly showed the power to restore time before breaking apart. This proved that a second awakening can indeed improve resonance ability. The research log mentioned that all chronosorters were working in an overdrive mode. It's similar to how human resonators experience overclocking, they wrote.
So what's overclocking, huh?
Overclocking happens when a resonator overexerts their ability. And this researcher who wrote this suggests that it might be the key to triggering a second awakening. No, it's not. Exhausting oneself will only result in destruction.
My bad, chat. I didn't even realize what I actually selected. It doesn't sound like a good thing. Oh, okay, there you go. My bad. All right, it's getting to be that type of time right now.
In addition, I noticed another detail in these records. The chronosorters required manual control, while the sentinel Jue appeared to be under someone else's command. In the only incident of success, just as the chronosorter was about to break down, that peculiar visitor gave an order to the sentinel, and the sentinel successfully transferred some kind of energy to the chronosorter thanks to that order.
So, overclocking.
Rover, do you have an idea?
Okay, we'll go deeper into the past. I mean, to be honest, Rover seems to have the time to manipulate, I mean, the ability to manipulate time too, so. Well, there's the girl of the hour.
You.
Don't worry. Rover is special. The temporal disruption can't hurt him.
But Changli, you're...
Shh. What is she? Okay.
I gave my word to be your pawn, and I intend to keep it. As your teacher and courtier, it is only right for me to do so.
Yo, nah. Deadleaf saying yes, mommy, after she says shh is crazy, bro. That is wild, bro.
And let's not forget, without me playing the Wayfinder for Rover, we wouldn't even have him here. Rover has a strong connection to this place. You need his help to resolve Mount Firmament's crisis.
But we already owe Rover a lot.
Listen, I want you girls to owe me more. So that way, when I go to collect, I'm going to collect. You know what I'm saying? All right, I don't mind helping you again.
Thank you, Rover. Thank you. Rover, I will do everything I can to rescue the Sentinel as soon as possible. And we can finally talk to it in person. It will surely have the answers you want.
Let's cut to the chase. What did you find in Truthseeker's past, Jinchi?
According to the Court of Savante's records, the Sentinel was already injured upon its arrival at Mount Firmament.
As time passed and its condition worsened, the flow of time became unstable here, causing temporal disruptions that could potentially threaten Jinzhou. Only the Sentinel's appointed resonator can restore its temporal mandate. Their records indicate a solution. To reverse the rapid aging effect from temporal disruptions, I must deliberately collide with the Sentinel's resonance power during combat. triggering my second resonance awakening. That will enhance my power beyond its limits.
Let's say you can achieve all that, but Jinshi, do you understand what is at stake for yourself?
I understand. I share a resonance connection with Jue, but I never took the time to truly get to know it. Sentinel Jue has been guiding us since the city's founding with its wise words and well-crafted decisions. The temporal disruptions we face are just a side effect of its efforts to protect local people. Without the Sentinel blocking out tacit discords through its time manipulation power, Jinzhou would be a barren wasteland today.
So what do you plan to do, Jinshi? If the Sentinel's condition is indeed incurable, nobody knows how far the temporal disruptions will continue to spread. Today it's Mount Firmament, but tomorrow it could be all of Jinzhou.
Yo, this is a W angle, chat. My God. It's just perfect. It really is, chat.
I will. If it truly comes down to that, I'll fulfill Jue's prophecy myself. It's the only way to save Mount Firmament, protect Jinzhou, and help the Sentinel.
Have you thought about the consequences, Jinshi? Trying to trigger a second awakening by fighting the Sentinel, it could make you overclock at any moment. We both know what that means. You could lose your mind forever, or even disintegrate into dust. You don't want to end up like those chronosorters, shredded under immense pressure. On top of that, do you honestly believe you can fight in your current condition? I can see right through your facade, Jinshi. You're essentially committing suicide at this point.
You're one to talk, my teacher. I learn from the best. When have you ever backed down from risking your life for what you believe in?
Oh? I don't remember ever teaching you that.
Okay.
We all die eventually, but we need to stay alive as long as we can to achieve more.
Dudley was saying I got two big reasons why she has a big heart. I agree.
Jinshi, you must live and inherit the Sentinel's power. Then you can save and protect these people for years to come.
Chengli,
Jinshi, I don't intend to stop you. I know you've made up your mind. That's why I brought Rover here. You may have already guessed it. Rover is indeed the hero who fought by our Sentinel's side during Jinzhou's early days. He is also the mysterious visitor spoken of in tales about Mount Firmament. All evidence we've gathered points to this being true. If anyone can help us with the situation at Mount Firmament, it must be Rover.
Yeah, I don't remember anything, but I can fight.
thank you, my teacher. Jingxi will keep your words in mind.
Lastly, we still don't know for sure how the Fraxidus is keeping our Sentinel trapped. This will determine if you can actually meet it face to face.
Maybe the Fraxidus are just really strong?
Yes, it could be any of these scenarios. Lady Xingyi is already on the case. We should get an answer soon. The cipher key should be inside the stone chamber, behind its entrance gate. There is one more flare stone to work out. Let's get moving.
All right, let's get it. Come on, because we spent 50 years here. Honestly, it's like that Naruto game. Well, what is it I'm playing right now? Ultimate Ninja 4 on the anime game channel. It's like you're in the goddamn cave and they're like, keep going. No, but go deeper. No, but you gotta go even deeper. And it's like, I'm already deep, bitch. Like, how much more do you want me to go?